Hello students, in this class we will talk about the next concept, that is AIDS or acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. AIDS means acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome is nothing but AIDS. Expand AIDS. Expansion. Expand AIDS means you have to write acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. AIDS is the deficiency of immune system. It is the deficiency of immune system, and this disease is acquired during the lifetime of an individual. Means AIDS is not a congenital disease. It is not a congenital disease, or AIDS is not occurs due to defect in any genes. Defect in any genes will not cause AIDS. Due to the entry of HIV virus, due to the entry of the virus called HIV or human immunodeficiency virus, AIDS disease will be developed in an individual. Means it is not a congenital disease, or it is not a disease which we can observe by birth of an individual. Means this disease is acquired or gained during the lifetime of an individual. Syndrome. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Syndrome is nothing but group of symptoms. Syndrome means group of symptoms. AIDS was first reported in 1981. It was first reported in 1981. AIDS is caused by retrovirus. AIDS is caused by retrovirus, that is HIV. AIDS is caused by retrovirus, that is HIV. Retrovirus called HIV or human immunodeficiency virus. Human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, and HIV is one of the retrovirus. Retrovirus means these are the viruses which can convert the RNA particles into DNA using reverse transcriptase enzyme. Retrovirus means viruses which can convert. Viruses which can convert RNA into DNA. RNA into DNA. In case of HIV, RNA is the genetic material. Ribonucleic acid or RNA is the genetic material, but retroviruses like HIV, they can convert RNA into DNA using an enzyme called reverse transcriptase. Reverse transcriptase. Transcription is the process of synthesis of RNA from the DNA. Synthesis of RNA from one of the strand of DNA is called transcription. The process of synthesis of RNA, process of synthesis of DNA from the RNA. Synthesis of DNA from the RNA is called as reverse transcription. That is called reverse transcription. Here reverse transcriptase enzyme is involved in the conversion of RNA into DNA. Hence, HIV is called as retrovirus. HIV is called as retroviruses. HIV was first discovered in 1983 by L. Montagnier. HIV was first discovered in 1983 by L. Montagnier. He discovered HIV for the first time. HIV mainly attacks the helper T cells of the individual. HIV or human immunodeficiency virus attacks helper T cells. They mainly attacks helper T cells. Helper T cells. Helper T cells of the individual, which stimulates B cells in the production of antibodies. Helper T cells, the main function of helper T cells are stimulating the B cells in the production of antibodies. Already we have discussed about B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes and about cell-mediated immunity and humoral immunity. Helper T cells mainly stimulates the B cells or B lymphocytes to produce particular type of antibodies. HIV or human immunodeficiency virus mainly attacks the helper T cells. So, these attacked helper T cells cannot stimulate the B lymphocytes in the production of antibodies. That makes the immune system of the patient weaker. When HIV attacks the helper T cells of the patient immune system, that makes the immune system of the patient weaker, because the main function of the helper T cell is stimulating the B lymphocytes to produce particular type of antibodies. So that work of the helper T cells will be prevented. Suppose HIV attacks the helper T cells. Means when HIV attacks the helper T cells, these helper T cells cannot stimulate the B cells to produce particular type of antibodies. That leads to loss of natural defense. That leads to loss of natural defense. Means the patient's immune system becomes so weak. This is about HIV, and name the cell which will be attacked by the HIV, that is helper T cells. Now let us discuss about the replication of retroviruses. How retroviruses replicates inside the human body. Replication of retroviruses. Retroviruses are the viruses which can convert their genetic material, that is RNA, into DNA. In case of retroviruses, there is an envelope, and that envelope encloses the genetic material RNA. In case of HIV, the genetic material is RNA, but they can convert RNA into DNA. Now let us discuss about replication of retrovirus. Replication of retrovirus means how HIV or retroviruses gets multiplied within the animal cell or within the human body or human cell. First, HIV or retrovirus enters the human body. When they enter, HIV enters into the human body, particularly HIV attacks the helper T cells of the immune system. They attack helper T cells of the immune system. For example, Plasmodium, we have discussed that Plasmodium, first it attacks the liver cells, hepatocytes. There it undergoes growth and multiplication. Later the Plasmodium Plasmodium attacks the RBCs or red blood cells. Plasmodium is the protozoan which causes malaria. Plasmodium, after entering into the human body through mosquito bite, female Anopheles mosquito bite, it attacks the liver cells. Then it attacks the RBCs or red blood cells. In the same way, retroviruses, when they attack or when they enter into the human body or animal body, they attack the helper T cells of the immune system. Their site of multiplication is the helper T cells of the immune system. Then, after entering into the human body or into the animal cell, the HIV transfer its genetic material. Means RNA of the HIV gets converted into DNA. RNA of the virus gets converted into DNA by the help of the enzyme reverse transcriptase. Then viral DNA gets incorporated into human genome or into human chromosome. In the human chromosome, that viral DNA undergoes replication with the human DNA. Then viral DNA is transcribed to produce viral RNA copies. After that, the viral RNA copies are packed and released as virus particles. Whereas the infected animal cell or human cell may be subjected to lysis. It may be subjected to lysis, and then virus particles are released. After releasing, they infect the new helper T cells. Like this, the repetition of this takes place, and repetition of this leads to the formation of many virus particles, as well as it leads to decrease in the number of helper T cells. This is about replication of retrovirus. Now I will explain this replication of retrovirus schematically. Schematically means this is a virus particle. This is the retrovirus or RNA, and this one is the genetic material. HIV, this is the genetic material of HIV, that is RNA, viral RNA. See, this is the viral protein coat. This one is HIV or retrovirus. This is the protein coat of the virus, and this one is the RNA core. RNA core of the virus, and this is the protein coat of the virus. Protein coat or protein core of the virus, and the protein coat envelops the viral RNA or viral retrovirus RNA genetic material. Then this virus infect the human cell. This virus infect the human cell. It infect human cell. Retrovirus infect the human cell or any animal cell. It infect human cell or animal cell. And this human cell or animal cell is healthy or it is normal. Animal cell or viral cell is normal or it is healthy. Then after infecting the normal cell, this virus introduces its RNA into the cell. This virus is infecting the animal cell. Consider it's an animal cell. And already we have studied that in case of animals, cell wall is absent, or in case of human beings, cell wall is absent. means this is the plasma membrane. The outermost covering of the animal cell is the plasma membrane, and this is the animal cell, or you can write it as a human cell. Human cell. Particularly this virus is infecting the helper T cells of the human body. Helper T cells means this is the virus which is infecting the human cell. After infection, this virus transfer its RNA. Viral RNA is introduced, means like this. Viral RNA, this is the viral RNA. Viral RNA is introduced into human cell. Then from this RNA, viral RNA produces viral DNA. Viral RNA produces viral DNA, means RNA produces DNA by the help of reverse transcriptase enzyme. By the help of reverse transcriptase enzyme. This is viral RNA. This one is RNA produces viral DNA by reverse transcriptase enzyme. Reverse transcriptase enzyme. By the help of reverse transcriptase enzyme, introduced viral RNA produces viral DNA. Then this viral DNA is incorporated into the human genome. Now this viral DNA is incorporated into human genome. Viral DNA incorporated or introduced into human genome or host genome. Human genome or host genome. Human genome means nucleus. This is the nucleus, and in nucleus chromosomes are present, and the chromosome contains DNA. This is the genome, human genome. And this viral DNA is incorporated into the human genome here. Viral DNA is incorporated into human genome. After incorporation or introduction, new viral RNA is produced by the infected cell. This infected cell produces new RNA. Infected cell produces the new RNA. Means like this. Here new RNA is produced. Means DNA. Here viral DNA is incorporated into human genome. With the help of the human genome, that viral DNA undergoes replication, means multiplication, then it undergoes transcription, and finally it produces new viral RNA. This is new viral RNA. New viral RNA is produced by the infected cell, infected human cell. This is a new viral RNA. Then this new viral RNA particles are packed. New RNA particles are packed and produces new viruses. After packing, After packing, new viruses are produced. After packing of the viral RNA, after packing of this viral RNA, new viruses are produced. Means like this. Protein coat, and it contains the viral RNA. So this is the new viral RNA which is produced, and after packing, this new viral RNA forms new viruses. So these are new viruses. New viruses. After the production of new viruses which are released, new virus particles are released from the infected cells, and the released new virus particles are released new viral particles, released new viruses, released new virus particles infect the other cells. These are released new viruses. They will infect, or they are ready to infect other. They are ready to infect new helper T cells. Ready to infect new helper T cells. This is new virus. Replication of retroviruses means, first the retrovirus like HIV infect the human cell. When it infect the human cell, first it transmit the viral RNA, means it transfer its genetic material. Particularly retrovirus or HIV infect the helper T cell of the human beings. Consider it's a helper T cell. Then it introduce its RNA. That RNA of the virus gets converted into DNA by the help of reverse transcriptase enzyme. Here this is the viral DNA. After that, the viral DNA is introduced into the human genome, or it is introduced into the chromosome. Inside the chromosome, it replicates. Viral DNA replicates along with the human DNA. After that, viral DNA undergoes transcription and it produces RNA. New viral RNA is produced. New viral RNA is produced, and here it undergoes transcription process. We have already discussed about transcription. By transcription, viral DNA gets converted into viral RNA. After that, these RNA copies, viral RNA copies are packed and they are released as new virus particles. The released new virus particles are ready to infect the another helper T cells. This new virus is ready to infect the another helper T cells. Like this, repeatedly this HIV infect the helper T cells. It reduces or it decreases the number of helper T cells in the human body. When the number of helper T cells decreases in human body, that makes the immune system of the patient weaker. This is about replication of retrovirus. Thank you.